All right, so our second question is asking us, how do you find the exact value of tangent pi over 3? Okay, so we know that pi over 3 is same thing as 180 degrees divided by 3, which is 60 degrees. So we're actually finding the exact values for tangent 60 degrees, right? So let's create a right triangle with 60 degrees. So, yeah, so that's 90, 60, 30. And I think is what we call the 360-90 special right triangles. It has the following special property regarding to the side length, which is 2x, x, and root 3x. Yeah, so that's a ratio. So when we're talking about the tangent 60 degrees, that would be with respect to 60, and that's gonna be equal to opposite over adjacent. Right. So our opposite will be root 3x, and our adjacent will be x. Okay. Therefore, we cancel out the x, so we only got root 3 left, which is our exact answer for tangent 60. And also you can, let me see. Yeah, so you can also do it by using the unit circle ways, which the Janine The Tutor wrote it down here. So another way to remember this common value is by using the unit circle, where the x coordinate corresponded to the cosine value and the y coordinate represents the sine value. So in order to get our tangent, remember that tangent x is equal to sine x over cosine x. And here's a part of the unit circle. So note that the sign of this value changes depending on which quadrant they're on. Yeah. So if that's as the first quadrant, it's going to be all positive. And if it's the second quadrant, the x coordinate will be negative, while the y value is still going to be positive. And if we are at the third quadrant, it's going to be negative for both x values and y values. And if we're at the fourth quadrant, the x value will be positive, while the y value will be negative. And yeah, so to find the exact value for trigonometry function, it's best to remember the table of common angles, which is 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees. Yeah, so, oh, and also remember the how to represent sine x, cosine x, and the tangent x, where sine x is opposite over hypotenuse and cosine x is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tangent x is equal to opposite over adjacent. So how about we just do a sine 60 and cosine 60 just for review. So sine 60 will be equal to opposite over hypotenuse, which is equal to root 3x over 2x, which is root 3 over 2. And you can see here, it's still root 3 over 2 in our tables, so we're getting the correct answer. And also, if we are calculating cosine 60s, and that will be equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, which is equal to x over 2x, which give us 1 over 2 as our answer. And you can see it's 1 over 2 in the table as well. Yeah. So that's how we find the exact values for tangent pi over 3. Okay, so let's leave a comment there. Solution is correct. Well done.